Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. Welcome, brothers to my channel, Faisal Azib. Today, I will show you how to display notification in your application. Notification, I think you are familiar with this concept. It is the message that you can show in the top of your screen each time you have an application that sends you a notif. You scroll down from the top of your screen, from device, and you see all the notification. You can delete them, you can click on them, etc. So for this tutorial, I will use the Android documentation because there are some update. It's different from the previews. It's not the same thing like the previous topic. And also, I will give you also in description the URL of the doc associated for notification. Okay. So I have created here new Android application, and here I will start to create the notification. Okay, so for this I will jump directly to the doc. Here is documentation of Android. I will put this link in the description, don't worry. So I just follow like the previews, like for Firebase, like for each topic that I need to use documentation, and you will see inshallah we got the notif. Just follow, and you will see if you follow documentation. It's very important. The official documentation, you get what you want. Okay, so the first thing I will create this class notification builder. I copy paste all this code, and I will see if I added something or no. So where is it? Here. Let's change. Channel ID. It is a string. There are new concept about channel is not easy to explain it because now there are a permission for users on which channel you will send your notification in relation with the permission, if you can do it or no. So there are new concept about channel. So it is simple string. I will create it here. String channel ID. I will call him what you want, huh? Channel 1. You can call it what you want here. Okay, it is just constant. So after this, the icon, I will display icon. It is Android dot, and here I put this one, for example, star on. Voilà. After this, I will choose the title for my notification. For example, new update, and the content is, for example, what we can do for the content. New salad in the menu, for example. Okay. So here, what we have to do, we just build our notification. We don't display it at this moment. Huh? So we use this class notification compact builder, and we call the builder method. We give him the context, and we channel ID, and we set different options. We have a lot of options. Okay. So here we have put this is optional option. Huh? For example, icon. I think it's optional. You can put it or no as you want. We have also put the title of your notification and the content, the data of this notification, and priority. What we need also, we need the action. If a person click in your notification, where will it go? Okay, here we use an intent. So I will use another method that is called, I think it is in the documentation, we will see. Style, not I know style, this one I will call it before. After this, it is this one, content intent. Okay, so I will use this one, pending intent. I just copy paste. Tuck, like this, and I need to create my pending intent. To create pending intent, I also come back to the documentation. I copy paste this one. I'll explain you what is this before to range this one. So I will here. What we have, I will just remove this. If I call get activity, what we have? Parameter. Okay. We have 4 parameters in get activity. So let's see it again. Yeah, we have 4 parameters. We have context. Context is this in our actual context. Request code. As you can see, you have all the data here. Huh? Private request code for the sender. It's an integer, put 0 for example. An intent, we create an intent in which activity we want to jump when you click to your notification. And the flag, don't worry about this, just put it like in 0 for example, as the official doc. Okay, so I will put here context this. Request code is an integer, so 0. Intent, I will create it also. And flag 0. And here we create an intent. We have seen this before, I've created an intent when we have created new activity. Intent is a new intent with context this. And here it is main activity dot class. Okay. Now the concept about channel. It's very important to follow the new documentation. This method we use now, it does not exist in previous version. So it is for this reason I have used now the official doc. Okay. You just put the same thing. You don't need to retain this all this big method. It is not necessary. Just copy paste the same method and change the variable that you need. So this method is this one. Or is it this one? Create notification channel. Okay, as you can see, it's but only for API 26 and more or higher. It's very important. Before this API, it is not necessary to use this method. Okay, so it's very important to use this method to display your notification. So I will copy paste this method. Okay, and here for the channel name, I will use the same thing. For example, channel ID, the same thing. I don't need description. I just put it empty. And I let the other parameter like this. So before to now display my notification, I need to call this method before. Okay, it's very important. Put it where you want here. In onCreate method, for example, you need to call this method to display your notification. It's very important. I repeat, this method, it doesn't exist before. It's for the 26 API or higher. So don't worry. Just copy paste as me what I will do. Now I will continue here. I have built my notification. I have added a specific method, a new method for the channel. Now I will display this notification to this. I will also come back to the documentation, or I don't use it because I think it's near the same thing. I will use this class, notification manager compact. Notif manager. And here I will use notification compact from the context this. Good. And now I just call the method notify. And I will give him the ID. Put for example 0. And here your notification. Where is it? Notif. What call him? Builder, I think. Builder, yeah. It is builder dot build, just like this, and we will see if it works or not. Okay, let's see this. Don't worry, I repeat, don't worry. You have the official doc. It is the same thing for all the previous topic. If same thing doesn't work, just come back to the official documentation. You found all what you want. If you are not understand, if you don't have understand some topic, some implementation, put it. You have got an error, and ask your question in Stack Overflow. If I can help you, no problem. I can answer the question, but I can't solve all the technical question. It's very, very large. For this, I have repeat. You have Stack Overflow and Google. Okay, so let's see now if we have what we want or no. Here is our emulator. Click. Do you see? Here is our notification. Not this one, of course. This one. New update, new salad in the menu. It's very good. We have our motif. We have the title, the content, and the icon, and the name of our application. Notification demo for me. I just follow the documentation step by step. Do the same thing, please, and you will get what you want, inshallah. Thank you, brothers and sisters. See you in the last video. I think it is the last video of this course about how to display, how to manage multi-screen mode in your application. And maybe I repeat, it is the last video for this course, inshallah. If I can add a new one when it's necessary, I will do it, but it's 90%, it's the last one. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with your friends, and see you inshallah for next video. Goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.